Let's bring in the aforementioned White House chief former information officer and the CEO of the cybersecurity firm Fortalice Solutions, Teresa Payton. Cheryl stole my question, so I'm going to ask it to you again. Read the tea leaves for us. ByteDance owns TikTok, said a deal would not be approved by China until there was a deal on tariffs. So is this 90-day extension a sign to you that Trump is optimistic that he gets a deal done, formalized, in writing, signed, sealed, delivered, oh yeah, in that 90-day time frame?
Absolutely. And here's the thing, whether you love it or hate it, seems like TikTok has more lives than a cat right now. So the extension is definitely a sign that they believe maybe in trade negotiations with China around tariffs and other things, that this is a bargaining chip on the table. So it'll be interesting to see how the next 90 days plays out, and whether or not this is on the table at the tariff and trade discussions with China.
Yeah, I think they're all intermixed, like you and Cheryl said. Has anything changed from the original plan to have TikTok's American operations owned and operated by Americans?
I haven't seen anything that tells me it's changed. And what's interesting is TikTok USA did make, in my estimates, I'm just guessing, hundreds of millions of dollars in investment to actually take American data stored on Oracle, something they called Project Texas. The question remains, though, about the algorithm, the access to data points, and if TikTok USA were compelled by owner ByteDance to give up information, anything as mundane as login information, all the way to IP addresses and other information that could give patterns of life. That is the question that remains. Is that happening now? And could that potentially happen in the future, depending upon the architecture?
And even if we do sign all these deals with TikTok and everything looks like it's all buttoned up, do we trust the Chinese at the end of the day? That's the question. Speaking of trust, experts are sounding the alarm that Iran may target U.S. technology with cyber attacks. One IT expert giving a breakdown on what these hackers could do. Quote, these hacktivist groups will leverage a variety of tactics, including the exploitation of vulnerable systems, targeted spear phishing and data collection, and are known to carry out both disruptive and destructive attacks. Politico reporting some of the companies that were warned of a possible Iranian cyber attack: Hershey, Tyson, IBM, Intel, AT&T, and Conagra. I look at that list and I say food and technology, kind of what keeps our country running. As the CEO of a cybersecurity firm, how real is this threat?
It is a real and present danger. And whether or not they're successful is going to be one thing. But we should not have any hubris around their capabilities. They just have to get it right once. I would say they're going to be looking for things that have maximum viewability, maximum disruption, maximum impact. So it could be everything that you mentioned, and distributed denial of service attacks on things such as the financial services sector, insurance, travel. This is a very busy travel season, as well as we should be prepared for them to have very sophisticated basically deepfake technology, deepfake voices of government officials, deepfake video of government officials, potentially trying to trick either businesses or critical infrastructure into giving up information they wouldn't normally do.
That's such an important point. Just because they don't have really any planes anymore to fight back doesn't mean there can't be some smart guy in a cave with a computer. They can fight back there, and we need to pay attention to that. Teresa Payton, thank you. Appreciate it.
From Pennsylvania Avenue to your For You page, the White House launched its official TikTok account on Tuesday afternoon. The verified account at White House garnered thousands of followers within less than an hour. The bio reads, "Welcome to the Golden Age of America." President Donald Trump is front and center in the White House's first video, which is captioned, "America, we are back. What's up, TikTok?" In a statement, White House spokesperson Caroline Leavitt said, "The Trump administration is committed to communicating the historic successes." President Trump has delivered to the American people with as many audiences and platforms as possible. President Trump's message dominated TikTok during his presidential campaign, and we're excited to build upon those successes and communicate in a way no other administration has before. The post features footage of the president from rallies and notable appearances. "Every day, I wake up determined to deliver a better life for the people all across this nation. I am your voice," Trump said in a voiceover amid cheers. The White House also announced on X it had joined the popular social media platform. Though the White House is new to the platform, Trump launched his personal TikTok account at Real Donald Trump in June 2024 in an apparent effort to connect with young voters. His debut video went viral, generating millions of likes and views. His granddaughter, Kai Trump, also gained stardom on the app after her appearance at the 2024 Republican National Convention. She has posted viral behind-the-scenes videos of the White House and now has more than 3 million followers. The creation of Trump's personal account came nearly 4 years after he issued an executive order to ban the app unless it was sold to an American buyer, which was later blocked by a federal judge and never went into effect. On his first day in office, the president signed an executive order directing the Justice Department to not enforce the TikTok ban for 75 days. Separately, at the beginning of 2024, Congress passed a law requiring ByteDance, the Chinese parent company of TikTok, to divest or face a ban. Trump issued a second 75-day extension in April and a third 90-day extension in June to allow for negotiations. ByteDance must sell its U.S. operations by September 17th, unless another extension is issued.